So if you've been living under a rock the last few days, you guys should be fully aware that Jorge Masvidal lived up to his promise about catching Colby on the streets. And yeah, he might be in some trouble. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk about the changes that's been done to Masvidal. He's now a 4-star fighter in welterweight, as you guys can see. And the biggest changes that has happened is that he got -1 to his footwork, which brings it down to 90. -2 to his clinch striking, -2 to his clinch control, and -1 to his cardio. So he's a 4-star now, and he's not listed as one of the top fighters, which is interesting because he's still pretty damn good in this game, just off of his 5 perks alone, and still extremely valuable. So if anything, this makes him a better choice to use in ranked if you're not feeling McGregor, because it's a 4-star fighter, and if you get a dub against a 4.5 or the 1 5-star fighter in the weight class, it'll be pretty dope for you. But we'll go over like his best moves. Masvidal's really solid with his kicks whenever he can get going. If he forces a wrestler to take steps back and make them uncomfortable and force them to take bad shots on them, well, it's going to be a pretty good time for him. But it wasn't so the case against Colby. Now, one thing with Colby Covington that I think Masvidal might have played smart. Now, if those of you who aren't aware, there's a thing called mutual combat. And with that mutual combat law, as I show you the combat of his stats, you're surprised he doesn't have his uppercuts at a higher level. He has some pretty good uppercuts. But with mutual combat, the consent to fight does not have to be given verbally or explicitly and given in a moment. Granted, yes, Colby was sitting down in a restaurant, but there's plenty of footage going around where Colby is saying that he would do X, and Z to Masvidal, so he'll drop him on his fucking head and that he'll never be the same person again. And that's the equivalent. If you're from the hood or if you've been around like a certain area, you know that's basically saying it's on sight. Like, it's on sight. I see you, it's on sight. And if we're going to throw hands, whether you know I'm coming or not, it's on sight. Because I don't really fuck with you. So, Colby, all those comments that Colby has made, he can try to play it off as whatever he said. But yeah, we're going to let the jury handle that. Ultimately, it's up to the jury to make the final decision if it falls under that category. Now, the only jury we're going to have to worry about are going to be the 3 judges on UFC 4. And we're going to have some fun with Jorge Masvidal on UFC 4 Ranked Championships. Without further ado, let's take this bad boy to work. So, featherweight and lightweight we're on, and Masvidal isn't lightweight. He's still very solid in lightweight. He lost a very controversial decision to Ali Quinta that I did not think that he lost, and not like that was a fighter when he was having his best days. But he's a very solid pick. Going against a Michael Chandler. Chandler hits like a goddamn truck, so this is going to be a very interesting matchup for me. Now, one thing with Masvidal, I think that we saw it in a Kamaru fight and bits and pieces in the Colby fight. His body kicks, stopped him there with that knee. Probably should have rocked him. Ooh, he's pull countering in combination. But Masvidal does his best work when he's going forward. He can fight on the outside, but he has really good teeps, really good body roundhouses, like they're really effective. And he did a good job. He defended basically the same amount of takedowns against Colby that he did against Kamaru. Or at least like a similar number. I think it maybe one off. And that's pretty impressive considering who they are. Now, granted, Masvidal was pretty much put in the damned if you don't, damned if you do situation with Colby. He did the right thing so he wouldn't be in danger of getting finished, but it was a rough night. I can see the frustration. But let's just continue to talk about the skills. I think a lot of people are, well, let me just not talk so much and see what this guy's doing. Got him with a head kick. No flying knee. Ooh. And that cross did some work. I could feel it by the stagger. Oof, he's still pushing forward. That Predator perk is something else with Chandler. I'm pretty sure he has Predator. That should not track me. But I feel like people are very quick to discredit Masvidal for losing to, Usman and Colby, 2 of the best grapplers in the division. And he did drop Colby in round 4. But he just didn't have the gas to follow up, or he just also didn't make a fight IQ the right decision. Probably should have pressured him a little bit more. Did I deny that? No, I failed to deny that. That's what I get for talking. So we're inside control. But yeah, this is not good, especially 2 minutes left. Okay, we didn't deny that. One thing in this game you have to manage when you're on the ground, it's about the clock. And one of the best positions you can be in as the bottom fighter is going to be full guard, because full guard does not grant top control to the top fighter. This guy passed the side control. And a little tip, I don't know why, I might have said this before in a previous showcase, but passing guard, oh, that's good fakes. He's getting me to buy on those fakes. Really good job, bro. Oof. But when you pass guard and you're doing all that else, that's like a little bit into the scoring. That plays parts into scoring. Even the 9 transitions, like the way this guy's doing. Really good job with Chandler here. I can't even get mad at this. Let's try to roll. Oh. Wow, okay, I thought I denied that. Okay. 1 and 2. Alright, we're out. So match to mitigate any crazy damage. It's not firing with that uppercut when I go to the body, which is interesting. That's sense. We can manage the cloud. Okay, he's disengaging. He doesn't want to take any big risks. I still think we took that round. He did get the takedown, but I think we landed enough damage on the feet that we should be fine. I'm thinking about trying to do the showcase, and maybe I'll do in the next fight, or maybe for the Colby Covington showcase. I'm thinking about trying the medium camera angle, because I've been seeing Unibot use it, and I want to see what he sees in it, what makes it so effective. So, clinch. Alright. Ah, good job. That was not be predictable in those up kicks. Yeah, this might be a long fight. Denied that. Let's see if we can go up. I went to the right. Oh, this guy's... He is a very aggressive passer. Very aggressive passer and not taking too many crazy risks. Look at that. Notice how he postured up. He's waiting for me to do something. He's not committing to anything crazy. This is a really good job by the Chandler. Oh, shit. Really good job by the Chandler. Ooh, I'll tell ya, I've been playing Elden Ring so long, my GMP defense is not the way. I'm thinking almost like I can dodge roll out of these attempts right here.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, we gotta get the sprawl. Okay, we got there.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of.
I don't know if this is gonna result in the cage. We might have to undeniable fake. Yeah, it's not gonna end up in the cage here if we push him off.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next
So
week.
we're gonna have to undeniable fake. So to undeniable fake, if you guys haven't checked out my video, you just use L1. Depending on the transition, he just undeniable faked me there. And they won't get GA, or you won't get GA if they try to deny an undeniable fake. But at the very least, when somebody just wants to lay on top of you and sprawl, you can do this to kind of kill the clock. And we get the stand-up. Cool. We got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Or 29 seconds. Oh, my bad. But this is kind of reminds me of the Maya Masvidal fight, where the Maya Masvidal fight, where it would be 2 minutes and 30 seconds of Maya controlling the fight on the ground, not doing too much damage, but in the rest of the half of the round would consist of Masvidal doing work on the feet, and he lost a split decision to Maya. And again, it's just people are not giving Masvidal his credit in terms of stopping any option. Why could that not been a flash? Ah, come on, let's get up. Oh no, he got up. He honestly could have probably submitted me if we went back into his guard, but we got the knockdown. And key thing here, especially when you're going against a grappler, you got to be careful not to let your hands drop too low, because you're worried about the takedown, because low block is how to deny takedowns. Rock him there. Oh my shit! Alright, you're 1 for 1 on knockdowns. Not enough time to slip that. Okay. That's his big money shot. Hold that. Alright, waited that one out. Okay, we got 10 seconds left. He can't really go for anything too crazy. Alright, that's a hell of a round. I'll tell you that for sure. But, I think with Masvidal, I don't know why, it definitely feels like it's harder to deny takedowns with him as of lately. Like, even I did a few fights on Quick Fight, maybe it's just because I haven't been playing the game in a while. But I swear I've been denying some takedowns just in practice with him, and it's been a little bit more difficult than I would like. But that was a pretty good round. I obviously edged it with the 2 knockdowns to his 1. It's just lightweight too, and Chandler, I'm surprised he's a 4-star. I could have swore he was a 4.5. You got some work to do. Touch him up. Whoo! Try to get a little bit fancy. That's another thing Masvidal does well. That oblique kick. It's harder to take somebody down off an oblique kick unless they whiff. Before some sidestep. Okay. Good damage on the chin. It's so weird seeing a Chandler like throw kicks. Okay. Trying to get him to drop his hands. He's going with body kicks. Interesting.
Man, I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy has an ability to stand and box with anyone.
He thinks he's trying to force me to move my head. There it is. Play smart. There it is. See the sequence? Watch this. There we go. Get him out? No. Go for the elbow. Oh, yes, we got it. Can we finish him and mount? 1, 2. Yes, we got him out. Okay, so quick question. Not quick question. I want you to watch really carefully for that sequence when you guys are watching this back. Replay it. I kind of did it in the moment, but what I noticed is that he was preemptively moving his head, so I just kind of delayed what I was going to throw next. So instead of throwing what he would expect me to throw, once he moved his head, then I would throw a strike that would target that instead. So he started to pull, I continued to throw my straight strikes. And then when he wanted to slip, because he was alternating between pulls and slips, I went with the hook. And the hook is what got the knockdown, got him up against the cage, and a nice filthy clinch elbow, got him down to mount, and managed to take out Chandler. So far, pretty good first fight for the showcase. Let's see if we have enough time for 1 or 2 more. Poirier. Poirier is really tough. I think one of the annoying things that I've noticed at ranked is that there are guys that will die hard by how they play, right? Like they will stick to fishing for the same thing that they're looking for and not take any risk even if they're losing a fight. And that's especially true with a lot of Poirier players because Poirier can take a lot of damage. He went orthodox, with Poirier. Poirier does have a good switch stance, so it's not too much of a lag. Great. Oh, Lord. That's not good. Poirier and lag is not something you want to deal with.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing.
That's making it difficult.
At which he throws is crazy.
But yeah, Poirier, that's like, see how he's playing footsies? He's just not. He doesn't want to commit to anything once I start to go. And he's looking to intercept me, which is something a lot of Poirier players tend to do. And he's playing a little bit of footsies after I commit to 2 forward Yo, this fucking lag. Oh my Lord. Bro, I don't have the time or the patience to be dealing with lag in 2022.
Nice kick landed by the.
You gotta get off the Wi-Fi, brother. I know this was at 110 something to mask, but shit. Okay, let's focus up.
Educated jab there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Let's see. Does he actually know what he's doing? Okay. He did not read that. He did not read that.
He's not loading up on his strikes. He's just letting it flow.
There it is. Okay. So Masvidal in the pocket is very solid, even at this weight class at lightweight. I'm gonna see if I should wait it out and maybe go for a welterweight fight later, just so I can use that specific Masvidal. Let's see who I run into. Whoop! He tried it. Okay, yeah. Poirier that spins. For fuck's sake. But Masvidal in the pocket is very, very solid in both weight classes. But a lot of things that Poirier players like to do is just alternating between round strike and straight strike. And then they just look to fish out a hard counter. See how all those straight strikes? Oh, come, bro! That's. I should have went with the hook. I don't know if the lag is affecting my fucking range. Jeez. There we go. Body rock. Oh, yes. Got him drop his hands. Got the knockdown. There's some switch kicks going. Masvidal also has a pretty nice switch kick. So, alright, now he's going to the round strike because he sees that I'm slipping the second strike. So I'm pretty much safe to duck because he hasn't really thrown an uppercut. And if I see the uppercut change, I'll just go to a slip. Alright, bro. This is the stereotypical average Poirier player. He doesn't know how to pull counter. I can kind of tell he's not really confident. Are you serious?
to stand in box with anyone.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you, EA, for that one. Oh, and he's still throwing? Bro, you need to choose your battles a little bit wiser than that. People will just continue to throw when they just got dropped. And I think, like, bro, it's so laggy, just lagged on the freaking, on the middle of the, going back to the corner. Come on, bro. But anywho, some people that, when they continue to throw, even when they're at a head of disadvantage, it kind of throws me off guard because I tend to give these guys a little bit more credit than I should. And kind of expect them to do something else. And it seems like the only head movement counter this guy knows is that forward slip straight or forward slip hook. That would hurt him. And then he's not really... It's just footsies and going for like 3 pieces and alternating around the straight strikes. And he's waiting for me to counter back and trying to take turns. So we're going to take that away from him. Yes. Oh, how sweet was that? That was sweet. That was sweet. Put him to sleep. That was nice. Okay, good. We got him out there. I didn't really expect him to duck. I did expect him to go to the body at least, but he tried, for whatever reason, ducking, and he just ate a fistful of knee. Or a knee full of fist. Or a fistful of knee. And a knee. Whatever the hell it was. It was definitely, we got the KO job. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a pause on this showcase. I'm going to chill out for a little bit, maybe play some Elden Ring. And I'm going to get back and see if I can get a welterweight fight. So just so this showcase feels a little bit more complete. Because I know this is lightweight Masvidal, and y'all trying to see welterweight Masvidal. So I'll see y'all in a couple of hours. So after some intense farming, if y'all were tuned into that stream, y'all know the suffering that I was going through. But here we are, we're back to UFC, and finally it's in welterweight, and I finally get a welterweight fight. We were actually having like 2 or 3 middleweight fights. Got Sam Alvey and choked down Anderson Silva where we ran into choke. Clips that one out my ass because I like to go random on ranked when I'm not doing showcases, just for the fun. But here we are against the legend GSP. And we're going to see what type of GSP this guy is. Is this going to be a GSP that uses his grappling, or is the threat of his grappling to open up his striking? So, a lot of high-low blocking from this guy. Whoa! He's stubborn. This guy's stubborn. See how he keeps forcing himself back in the pocket? There we go. No drop there. It's going to be really easy to beat this guy. I gotta stop doing that. You see, that's a bad habit. I really gotta stop. I gotta stop preemptively pulling. That happens when I don't play the game a lot, so I kind of revert to old habits. But I gotta stop preemptively pulling. Oof. You felt that one. He's a very aggressive guy, but you gotta be careful. 1, 2. The Masvidal's boxing still feels smooth. Ah, there we go. See, he just keeps... He's not really giving himself a room to recover. Oh, there's the blitz. Woohoo! Oh, yo, can we get him out of here? Yo, we're just going nuts. Oh, yo, come on. Let's get him out. Let's get him out. Can we get him out? I don't know. Maybe I used too much stamina on that final one. No, he didn't try to slip at all. Okay, he lives. He lives. One thing about Masvidal that I did notice on a few couple clips, if you look up like Masvidal's takedowns, you know, against lesser credentialed grapplers, he has some pretty legit body lock takedowns off a trip. Similar to the body lock animation that happens when somebody tries to pre-deny a turning takedown. He's not, by no means is he a bad grappler. I don't know where that tends to come from, so we're going to stay on top here. Because when he goes against guys that he feels that he's better than, he's pretty confident. He was pretty confident in Nate Diaz's guard as well. Or in his half guard as well. Although I remember being at Buffalo Wild Wings and yelling like, dude, if you get subbed off some stupid shit, that's completely on you. Not that. Let's go to mount. So GSP with that good old Street Jesus grappling is like. Not that. Yeah, this guy's not a good grappler. I talk about this over and over again, but there's a lot of dudes that they choose grapplers with really good striking stats, so people don't grapple them. I've said this time and time again. Oh, bro. Let's get oh, bro, if we back flat rear naked choke a GSP, that's going to be awesome. No matter who you are, bro. You could be a 4-time All-American, a Jiu-Jitsu world champ. This is extremely hard to defend. Extremely difficult to defend. If you defend something like this, it's hard. It's extremely hard. But he survives. He survives.
Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So,
yeah, that's how I was saying it. Masvidal,
60 seconds to recover here.
Still a really solid pick. I'm still interested to see what's going to be the ultimate jury verdict. I know he got released on bail, so he had 15K bail. Only 15K. But I think for the most part, he might, if the jury sees it the way I mentioned it earlier when I was doing the show, when I was just showing up the stats and everything, I said, we'll get ready for y'all after this, because I'll definitely have this be the last fight. The way how smooth this is going. Oh, bro. That knee should have dusted his shit. Oh, fuck. Ah, random head kick drops me. He doesn't that's what I get for talking. That's for my boy Swiss Sliebacks. That combo is disgusting. It is straight out of Jan's playbook. He threw that against Corey Sandhagen. Ooh, right there. Fine knee. Ooh, the flash KO, baby. And he quits. Well, okay, we're going to leave it at that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that Masvidal showcase. Tomorrow we're going to have Colby Covington. And that's going to be it for the UFC 272 showcases. Romero 17. I'm out of here.